Hey, Nate from Duke's Fitness Center, where your health matters. Today we're going to work on some balance and stability work. We always want to get a good warm-up in before we get started, so let's just get some high knees, high heels going, all right? Getting that range of motion is really good for the joints, good for the blood flow. Remember, we always want to make sure we're breathing deep as we go through this. If you need support with this, you can always put your hand on a rail, on a counter, somewhere where you've got something stable. Going slower will really challenge the balance. So trying that out a little bit is also beneficial. Trying to get that leg as high as you can. Mix up the speeds. And you can go with butt kickers, getting those heels up. Same idea, you can go a little faster. This is going to help you stretch out your quadriceps, where this helps stretch out hamstrings and glutes. So getting those quads loose here. And again, slower, pull. That's going to get that hamstring to work a little bit harder as you pull that heel up. And again, challenging that balance. If we're shifting side to side, let's just get the arms going here. I'll get back to that. So range of motion, overhead. If you want to breathe slower, let those arms flow with the breath and go a little slower with it. If you want to go faster, you can do that as well. All right, so back to the balance. If we're thinking about just standing nice and tall, we want to have our tail tucked, a little bit of weight forward into the balls of our feet, a good balanced stance. Core is engaged, chest is up tall, chin is up straight forward. You can use a mirror to help with your posture as well. Just trying to think about that positioning, and then shoulders back. That's great posture. Now if we're focusing on that good posture and all of a sudden we try to lift one leg, we slowly shift, all of a sudden we're getting that leg to balance and stabilize. You can put the foot down if you need to, or again, use something on your hand on the side if you need to. This process is going to help you work on balance. It's also going to help you concentrate on calm, collective breathing, and then again, shifting to the other side. If you ever tried Tai Chi before, these type of movements, shifting that weight, talks about really shifting nice and slow, pulling that energy, getting that flow. So that's the same idea as being in control of your movements. The more practice you get with this, just like anything, the better we get. So nice balance there. Okay, we're gonna build up some range of motion now. I've got a box behind me. You don't need a box per se. You can do a chair, you can do a couch, something that's stable behind you. If you are fine with your range of motion for squats, then go ahead and do that without it. So what we're gonna do here is reach back with your hips. Hands out in front can really help balance you out with that. We're gonna touch down and then come back up. Reach back with the hips, touch down. If you need to actually sit and give yourself some oomph to get back up, that's fine as well. From here, if you wanna add more intensity to this, try going with a squat and then coming up with your balance. One leg, back to your squat, balance on the other leg. These are all great low impact exercises to build up balance, get the heart pumping a little bit and get those joints flowing. If you have arthritis, movement is the last thing you think about doing, but it's the best thing for you to lubricate those joints and help you feel better. That's often how we get stuck in that pain and little activity, is we're afraid to move or just uncomfortable because it hurts to move at first. I guarantee you after 5 minutes, if you have arthritic joints, it's gonna feel better. All right, excellent. Next, we're gonna use a wall or a bar or a countertop, something that you can use at home if you need to. What we're gonna have you work on is balancing, but reach forward. If you need to, you can grab onto what's in front of you, make sure it's a stable option, and then coming back up. Try to balance, raise the knee, work on stabilizing, and then back out. We want to lower our chest with this, reach our arms out, and kick that leg back as far as we can. You're going to notice on this exercise that you're going to think your leg is straight out really far, but it's actually often only up a little bit. It just feels like you're super extended. So really try to work on getting something next to you that you can tell the height of it, and that way you keep yourself accountable for your range of motion. Don't judge what you're doing here. This is all supposed to be challenging. Adjust to what level you need to with this. If you feel like this is easy for you, maybe bend your knee a little bit more and extend out here. So you got a single leg squat as you try to balance. That's going to add that intensity quite a bit. Again, go to the level that works for you. Just simply moving and tapping is a fine option. All right, excellent. Next, what we're going to do is work on some bird dogs. You can do this at an upright level, just by holding a good strong plank position. Again, make sure your footing is good. Make sure you have traction. Think about the floor that you're on, how slippery the floor is. If you've got socks, shoes, find out what's going to work best for you. From here, we're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg raise. Breathe. Think about straightening that leg. You're going to engage your glute muscle. At the same time, you want to power through that leg. Use your core. Extend with the arm. Engage that shoulder. We really want to make sure we're focusing on using the whole body for these movements. All right. So there's one option for your bird dog. You can go down here on the box or on a chair. Again, stable first. Make sure it's a safe space. If you're unsure of that, ask somebody to help you with it and solidify a space that's going to work best for you. All right, and then we can obviously go right down to the floor, going into the hands and knees here, or up in your push-up position. So again, make these work for you. What I want you to try to do is after your warm-up, we did the high knees, high heels. I want you to try 10 squats. Then we go into our balance, 10 reps. Our bird dogs, 10 reps. And then go through that series again. These are awesome exercises to work on just getting that heart rate up, getting the blood flowing, getting that mobility, and then making sure that you are getting some sort of movement to challenge your balance, strength, and heart rate. Get those joints flowing. Awesome job today. We'll have more videos to come. Nate Ander from Duke's Fitness Center, where your health matters.